I'm not afraid to admit that I am somebody who wants to be great. There's a lot of things in life that are constantly pulling us towards mediocrity. Lucky enough for me, I've never been one to be interested in that though. Many of us wait our whole lives to get to that promised land that we so desperately desire. And on our journey, many of us are faced with obstacles that make us want to quit. But when is a smooth ride ever made for a good story? Everybody has their own story to tell. So here's mine. My name is Joey White. I didn't come from anywhere special. Very few people know of me, and I wasn't blessed with any of the physical tools to be great. I stand at 5'10", maybe 5'11" on a good day. I'm not athletic, and until recently, I haven't been very strong. I don't pass the eye test in any way possible, which makes it extremely easy to write me off. It's something that has put a chip on my shoulder most of my life, which has allowed me to separate myself by always having a will to get better. My high school had about 200 students total, and my hometown has a little over 1,000 people in it. I'm not from a big city like Chicago or New York, and I wasn't exposed to many things as a kid. My town has a gas station and a couple of restaurants, and that's about it. And while I have much bigger dreams than Fountain City can provide for me, I'll always be grateful for the town that made me who I am. I'm not supposed to accomplish much or become anything special in this game that I love. But if there's anything that can be promised, it's that I'm ready to work. I was born into a good family. Moms and pops were always there, and I had two older siblings that always set expectations high for me. My family laid the foundation for me, and hard work was something that was always just expected. The hunger to reach the dreams that I set out for myself were instilled early in me at a young age. With the love and support that I received from my family, dreaming big was encouraged and is a driving force towards who I've become today. Ever since I could crawl, there's been a basketball in my hand. Basketball is my first love and served as a sort of drug. There was just something about it that I couldn't get enough of. It's where I truly found out what hard work meant. I became obsessed with progression. Physically being able to see and feel myself getting better became addicting to me. Basketball was truly the first thing in my life that brought me a sense of purpose. While I have no idea how much time I've got left with this game that has brought me so much, I do know that I'm gonna give it all I've got. It can become really easy to get wrapped up in your goals and dreams and devote all of your energy towards it. But it's important to understand that it can be easy to lose sight of some of the most important things in life, like your family and your loved ones. You can't do everything alone, and it's important to let the people close to you propel you forward. I know that basketball won't last forever, and one day my time with the game will come to an end. It's so important to keep the people that love you the closest to you. Because even if you do reach all of the dreams and goals that you have in your life, what's the point of experiencing that alone?
Alright, so I'm back home from college right now. We have a pretty long break because we're in the midst of a pandemic right now. So usually during the winter for like Christmas time, we don't get any sort of real break because basketball's during the winter. But we're not practicing. We're not even on campus right now because we don't have any idea yet if we're even gonna have a season. So we're home for at least a month. So that means it's time to come back home and still get my work in continue to try to get better. The only problem is, there's not really any gyms open right now. With the pandemic and everything, everything's pretty much shut down around me. So I've been texting around trying to find different spots that I can get in, but I haven't really had any luck so far finding any gyms. So I've just been continuing to work out outside, getting shots up outside at outdoor parks and stuff. So I'm just trying to stay ready, because if we do have a season when we come back, I want to be ready, and I want to be good to go to have a successful season. So we're on our way to a workout right now at a park outside, and we're about to get some good work in. All right, so today is a big day. It's a big workout because I'm from the Midwest, so it snows during the winter, and this might be one of the last good workouts we can get in outside on an outdoor court. So I'm gonna have to make the most of this, because I don't know how many more I'm gonna have. So it's gonna be crucial that I really find an indoor gym within these next coming days. So, but yeah, so I'm just gonna have to make the most of this workout, make sure I get good work in, so I can be ready for when the season comes.
Each year, there are over 500,000 people who play high school basketball. Of those 500,000 people, a little over 3% of them will go on to play in the NCAA. Lucky enough for me, I was fortunate enough to be a part of that 3%, and is a position that I am extremely grateful to be in. But for me personally, I want to be a part of more than just a percentage. I want to look back and be proud of the college career that I worked for. And the only way I know how to accomplish that is through hard work.
Being home over this month due to the pandemic has actually been a pretty unique opportunity for me, because technically we're kind of in the off season right now, even though it's, season of basketball right now, but because we're not on campus and not playing or practicing or anything, we're pretty much in the off season. So that gives me way more freedom to just lift a lot without having to worry about, getting real sore for practices or games or anything, or risk of any injury or anything really. So it's been kind of a good opportunity for me to continue to try to build on my strength and my body, because that's the biggest thing for me right now. Is I just got to continue to get stronger and bigger, in order to be able to keep up at the college level. When the pandemic first hit at the end of the school year last year, and I got sent home, we all got sent home. I didn't have anywhere to lift, so me and my dad built a little bit of a home gym in our basement, just with dumbbells and stuff like that, just so I can continue to keep lifting and stuff. So still just using that, doing whatever I can to build up my strength, and it's been crazy. I've actually been able to see a huge jump from where I was my freshman year of college to where I am now, just strength wise, and being able to build that has just been extremely nice, and just something I gotta continue to build on.
If this year has taught me anything at all, it's that nothing in life is guaranteed. This game can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye, and it can be so easy to get consumed in dreaming of the future that you want. But what if I told you that the end result wasn't the payoff? What if it was actually the journey and the experiences that happen along the way? I don't know where this journey is going to lead me to, but what I do know is that I will always be thankful for where it all started.